Americans sure love their sports sedans, but most of them do not come from America. This one does, and it's ready to take on the world, the all-new 2013 Cadillac ATS. It's a size smaller than the well-regarded CTS. The Wreath and Crest folks who gave us Cimarron and Catera believe it can take on the king.
You do know, of course, which car ATS is gunning for, don't you? The same one everyone targets.
In case you think I mean Camry or something, this clarifies things. BMW's 3 Series has dominated the segment since its debut in 1975. A few cars have come tantalizingly close, but the 3 has remained numero uno for decades. So the question is, does ATS compete? The short answer is yeah. Believe it. Let's get to the basics. There are 3 available engines. Skip the base 202 horsepower 2.5-liter 4-cylinder. Go with the 272 horse 4-cylinder turbo that's torque-rich at low revs, or the motor I'm driving, a 3.6-liter V6 that makes 321 horsepower. My tester is rear drive. The turbo and V6 can be had with all-wheel drive. The turbo can be bought with a 6-speed manual. The others get 6-speed automatics with a very smooth lever feel. Yes, it has these. Magnesium feels great. Power is not a problem. Zero to 60 rushes up in 5.5 seconds, right in the hunt when compared to the appropriate 3 Series and C-Class models. The V6 adds some pounds to the nose compared to the Turbo 4, but the weight distribution is nearly even front to rear, and it's among the lightest in class. The exceptionally well-tuned suspension can be had with magnetic ride control. ATS will show you a very good time. It's very compelling in the curves. Everybody wants to know which handles better, ATS or 3 Series, to which I've got to say, I'm not going to fall for that, and neither should you. They're both terrific handling cars. You'd have to have them out on a racetrack to notice any subtle differences between them. You might as well choose which exterior or interior you like better. Transmission shifts are quick and sure. The suspension is firmer than the 3 Series. Obviously, Cadillac is going after a new audience here. Road noise is average, a smidge more than expected from this brand. Upmarket models get Brembo brakes in front with great stopping power and modulation. But this isn't a car that likes to stand still. ATS has Cadillac's vibrating seat. No, it is not for massage, it's for warning. Let's take the lane departure system, for example. If I cross over the center line without signaling, the left-hand side of my seat will vibrate, basically telling me I should keep my eyes on the road and stop talking to you. It also works with the forward collision system. The whole seat will vibrate in that case. The EPA fuel economy rating is 19 city, 28 highway with rear-wheel drive and the V6. ATS's other engines are slightly more efficient. As you might expect, the cabin is very nicely appointed. Materials have a rich, warm look to them. Even the pedals are nicely done. Reach into the door pockets and the edges are smooth and finished, same with the most excellent door releases. Seats are especially comfortable, supportive, and adjustable. Phones and iPods are supported. My tester has a heated steering wheel. I like Cadillac's crisp, clear heads-up display that can offer up all sorts of info. The Bose sound system is quite good. Here's the CD slot. My tester is priced at $49,185. That does not include a sunroof. That's optional.
Like Big Brother XTS, ATS gets Q, or Cadillac User Experience. There is one big difference, though.
The gauge cluster is a real speedometer and tach, not an LCD display. The strip below can be customized. This center screen is simplified until you reach towards it, then it gives more options. Q is laid out intuitively, get lost, and the home screen is just a tap away. My biggest complaint is that the screen and lower panel don't have the kind of touch sensitivity found on an iPad or iPhone, and that's distracting when driving. There's a secret hiding place where you can stash an old iPod out of the way as a music server.
Let's get something straight. None of the cars in this class have exceptionally roomy back seats that allow you to just stretch out and get comfortable. ATS is very cozy in a good way. I mean, I'm 5'9" and I've got enough knee, leg, and foot room. That is not a problem.
I say cozy because the outboard positions are nicely sculpted and comfy. You'll want to keep it to 2 back here. There's a substantial drive shaft tunnel to scare away center passengers. There's a place for drinks, charge phones too. Dual seat pockets are handy, no storage in the door though. Side torso airbags are available on certain models.
ATS's competitors don't generally have large trunks. For example, 3 Series holds 5 packs of this stuff.
I'll build suspense by showing the battery is back here, good for weight distribution. Stash small stuff here, no spare, the tires are run flats. I've never used trunk tie downs, but there they are. Your milk won't slide around during hard cornering. The hinge design takes up space, trim keeps the arms from scrunching cargo. This is simple, but it keeps hands clean. Finally, the opening is on the narrow side and room is at a premium. 4 packs is on the small side. At least Cadillac offers a way to get more utility out of the ATS. If you like Cadillac's edgy art and science design language, ATS should appeal to you. The headlamp units reach way back into the quarter panel. It's a crisp-looking car. The strong family resemblance to CTS is the only reason it keeps a low profile. Once people realize they're looking at the ATS, though, they get really curious. Seems like it's already building a very positive reputation on the street. Prices? Well, ATS begins at about $34,000 with destination, but really, you're going to want to pony up for the turbo engine. That starts at about $35,800. Check every option box, including all-wheel drive, and it's nearly $54,000. Still a decent value in this segment. ATS is a fiercely competitive compact sports sedan, but it doesn't have the pedigree that time has bestowed on the 3 Series. If Cadillac maintains this level of performance, handling, and design in the coming years, it could develop a pedigree of its own and a really good rivalry. Yeah, I've focused on the obvious ATS competitor, but apparently the car that should be worried is big brother CTS. Cadillac expects ATS to eat away at sales of the larger car, which sort of straddled segment sizes. CTS will grow larger to directly take on the 5 Series, E-Class, and A6 in its redesign. Like others in class, ATS is not inexpensive. Cadillac does throw in maintenance for 4 years or 50,000 miles, and using an OnStar app, you can check the diagnostics of your car on Android and iOS smartphones. Finally, Cadillac throws in roadside assistance for 6 years or 70,000 miles, whichever comes first, of course, and a free year of OnStar, which I've got to say is a great service.
That's my opinion of the 2013 Cadillac ATS. Let me please leave you with this. I could care less what kind of car you buy. Really, just don't care. But if you're looking at the normal sports sedan suspects and you're not looking at this car, you're cheating yourself. You really are. That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.